As a kid, I was always interested in strange and mysterious creatures like dinosaurs and creatures found in Greek mythology. And eventually that interest spread to include things called cryptids. Um, so whether or not you believe the stories about them are true, I think learning about them can open your imagination and spark your curiosity. Over the years, I've read several books on these creatures, and today I hope to inform you about what exactly cryptozoology is and what a cryptid is, and then I'll give 2 examples of Bigfoot and the Loch Ness Monster. Although there are several, well, first I guess I'll tell you about what cryptozoology is exactly. George Simpson wrote a book called Mammals and Cryptozoology, and he says it's defined as the science of unknown and of hidden or undiscovered animals. So then cryptids are the creatures that cryptozoologists are trying to find. Cryptozoology, unlike paleontology and zoology, it doesn't use evidence that are like physical and tangible. Instead, one of its main forms of evidence is like the witnesses of testimonies. And so, next, I guess my first example of a cryptid that I would like to talk about is Bigfoot. Bigfoot was a large, hairy, human-type creature that can be found throughout North America, but most sightings are along the west coast. Different countries around the world have like different names and their own unique twist to stories about Bigfoot. Former school teacher Norma Gaffron has been writing for 11 years, and in her book she wrote that for hundreds of years, Indians in Canada have told stories of a ferocious-looking creature of the woods. They call it Sasquatch or hairy giant. In California and northwestern United States, this creature is called Bigfoot. And then in Nepal, which is north of India, the creature is called the Yeti or the abominable snowman. In Australian, their name for it is the Yowie. In 1967, 2 men named Roger Patterson and Bob Gimlin were riding their horses near Bluff Creek when their horses suddenly reared back. Roger Patterson thought he saw something, and so waded into the creek and recorded it with his camera. And he filmed what many people believe to be Bigfoot. This is a screenshot from his film of what would be. Yeah. Besides Bigfoot and other hominids, lake monsters are another more well-known cryptid. The Loch Ness Monster, or Nessie, said to be an aquatic creature that lives in Lake Loch Ness in Scotland. Although there have been no clear pictures of what Nessie looks like, many people say it looks like a plesiosaur or a large sea serpent. And then a plesiosaur was an aquatic reptile similar to the dinosaurs, and it has a long neck and then a large body with flippers. This picture is called the surgeon's photo. The person who took it didn't give the real name, so that's why it's called the surgeon's photo. And I believe later someone who helped take the picture admitted that it was a fake. Yeah. Other theories as to what Nessie could be include snakes, turtles, seals, and even whales. So there are several reasons why people believe such a large creature could be living in Lake Loch Ness. The lake itself is the largest freshwater lake in the UK. According to Gian Vendrick, Lake Loch Ness is about 24 miles long, 1.5 miles wide. In some places it's 450 feet deep, but in other places it could be more than 900 feet deep. So I would like to talk more about Nessie and Bigfoot, but I don't have enough time, so Today I've told you about what cryptozoology is and given the examples of Bigfoot and the Loch Ness Monster. Whether or not you believe the stories are true, I hope that you have some interest in it, and I've always been interested in it.